What up, my peeps? It's your Knucker Big Rucker, back at you again with another action figure review, Marvel Legends. This time, once again, continuing our walkthrough of the Thor Love and Thunder Korg Build-A-Figure wave. What we have up now is the villain of the piece. We have Gorr, the God Butcher. Yes, indeed. You see the packaging. You see the accessories. You also see the Build-A-Figure piece that he comes with. You also have on the sides, this is repeated on both sides, some very nice artwork of Gorr. And then you have some more of that artwork displayed widely of Gorr. Like I said, it looks very nice there. You got the read up, wielding a strange and terrifying weapon. Gorr will let nothing stand in his way. Short and sweet and doesn't really tell us anything, huh? Then you've got, you see an illustration of Korg and the figures in the wave, the 7 figures needed to build Korg. Thor is unnecessary. Then, of course, back to the front, spot varnish, legalese. You know what time it is.
This is Hulk. Hulk friend Ruckus. Ask Hulk to come here to talk to puny human. Ruckus say you come, you watch, but you don't subscribe. So Hulk here to tell puny human, subscribe, or Hulk will smash. Hulk friend Ruckus, good friend, good channel. So like, share, subscribe, do what Hulk say, please.
Gorr comes with the right leg for Korg to be able to build him, and it's got some nice paint apps there around the knees. Guess we'll take a more in-depth look when we finally get Korg put together. Korg's lone accessory is his sword, to be more accurate, his necro sword, and it's got paint on the hilt, the handle of the sword. Other than that, it's molded in a, I want to say, type of matte black, and it's got detail all along. Let's take a closer look at that. So as you could see, look at all of the detail work in the sword itself. Real rugged, jagged, pretty nice. You got the handle there, and of course the hilt, as I stated earlier. You got the paint app there, kind of like a rustic brown, but yeah, pretty nice. Here we have Gorr the God Butcher on our rotating platter, giving you a 360-degree visual of the character. And I'm letting you know right now, guys, he's difficult to stand. His feet are kind of gummy, so he may fall over at any instant, but we'll keep pushing on regardless. At first glance, I just told you what was what. Feet are kind of spongy. I had to go through some issues. I got him semi-wide legged to keep him standing, but other than that, as far as glances go, the coloration is just crazy on this guy. He his attire has got dirt apps, you know, make it look like he's been rolling around in the dirt. It's pretty cool. Skin tone and the scars, or whatever they're supposed to be, patterns, they're looking pretty cool, but we'll get a better look at that when we get up close and personal. Here we have Gorr the God Butcher up close and personal, and you can see what I'm talking about. The photo reel is awesome. I'm loving the head sculpt. I can definitely see Christian Bale in there, and there's other details too that we're going to take a look at when we get up close now, and you can see what I'm talking about. That face sculpt is just spectacular. Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. That's bananas right there. He's got the I'll call it stitching along his head, and that looks pretty good. Looking at the top there, yeah, I mean, that's just awesome. That is great. I mean, that's an excellent head sculpt. Look at the sides there. You see all that detail. The skin tone is crazy. when I saw the trailer, I think this the last trailer to come out, I could have sworn they showed Gorr. He had a Caucasian hue to him. This is definitely a far side different from the Gorr that we know from the 616. Well, I shouldn't say that, from the comics, since the MCU is classified as 616 now. But I don't know. I get a funny feeling he's going to transform into maybe not something close to what we've seen in the comics, but something far removed from what we're seeing right here in on screen. But at least I hope so. We'll see. But getting back to the figure, Gorr comes with a removable cape here that just goes over his head, and it can come off like that. So that's pretty cool. Looking at that cape, you see some of that dirt I was talking about. Look at that down there at the bottom. That's just crazy. And then we got that detail over there. Other than that, you really don't get anything else as far as Gorr himself. He looks like he's wearing a wife beater now, kind of, sort of. But you could see the coloration there as far as going down. Look at his wraparound. He's got bare arms, but look at the... those I believe those are scars. Those supposed to be scars. He's been through a lot. Been going through the pantheons, tearing gods up. He's got black fingertips. You could see that right there. That looks crazy. Same thing with the other side going down. He's got this skirt piece, and once again at the bottom of the skirt you see the dirt apps there. That's just crazy. The same thing on the back. Trying to look underneath the skirt, you just have the legs. You notice that they're pinless, so that's cool. And then of course there are those rubberized feet that I was talking about. And the back once again showing you that. And going through the articulation, his head is on a dumbbell. He could look up that far, look down that far. He can give you an attitude because he's on that dumbbell, and of course he can go 360. Arms and get more than 90. You can do a 360 that way. He's got bicep swivel. He's got double jointed pinless elbows. He's got wrist swivel and hinge on his left side. His right side, same thing. Only thing different is he's got the vertical, let's see if I can keep that in the camera there, the vertical hinge for his sword wielding. And then as far as his waist is on a ball joint, and you get all of your articulation there. You can go forward that far, back that far, side to side like that, and of course he can twist it. As far as his legs, he can get them out that far because he's got slits in the sides of his skirt. Like I said before, he's got pinless knees. He does have a swivel at the thigh, double jointed pinless knees, and he's got a swivel at his foot there, so you can rotate the foot left and right, round and round. He can point forward that far, up not too much because it's going to catch at the bottom of the pant leg. He does have ankle pivot, and of course peg holes at the bottom of his feet. Here's Gorr wielding his necro sword, of course his lone accessory. And here he is with the previous two figures that I've reviewed from this wave. You've got on our left Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord, and on our right we have Thor, who I've dubbed Golden Thor. So to sum it all up, the Marvel Legends Thor Love and Thunder wave, aka the Korg Build-A-Figure wave, Gorr the God Butcher figure, is a very nice addition, very nice part of this wave. The photo reel is just spectacular. It's crazy. Looks really good. I'm loving the addition of the dirt paint apps to the figure, to the skirt, and to the cape. The necro sword is banging, and this is a pretty good, pretty nice figure. Not much in the way of paint apps because of the nature of the character. That's no fault of Hasbro's. Got it going on. I think it's pretty nice. That's about all I can say. No need to harp too long. So I'm going to get up out of here, my peeps. Please like, share, and subscribe. And remember to hit that bell so you'll be notified the next time I upload another video. You got to keep on pushing. Anyway, my peeps, thank you for rocking with me. I'm out of here. And until the next time, my peeps, remember, the hunt continues. And I'm out. Peace.